Hello to my Sagittarius. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get right into it. Let's see what's in your cards. The moon is in waning gibbous moon at 100% at the time of filming in Ophiuchus. So I am kind, I'm generous and kind with everyone. All right, let's get into it. So speak that into existence. All right, let's get right into it. I've already prayed over everyone's cards, already cleared the space for everyone. 222, trust fall. Your angels ask you to trust your place in life right now. So you are in a right place at the right time. It's time to take a look around and enjoy the moment. Everything is where it's supposed to be. So think of one thing you need to let go of so that you can enjoy the moment. Give that thing gratitude and then send it off into the universe. Picture it evaporating into the air. It's no longer something you need to concern yourself with. 222. Yep, 222. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Sagittarius, like I said, the moon being in Ophiuchus means that you're in a powerful release and integration phase. Ophiuchus is a serpent bearer connected to deep healing, hidden knowledge, and rebirth through transformation. So it's right there in between, even though we have a full moon in Sagittarius. Both strawberry moon in Sagittarius, but Ophiuchus is right there between the moon in Scorpio and also the moon in Sagittarius, right? So while you're purging and you're getting to this next level, right, in between 8th house and 9th house in your birth chart, that in between phase, right, where you're in this deep introspection, like as you're like, the person who's thinking, okay, I'm releasing some unhealthy and wounded emotions around, self-worth, your self-worth, money, whatever, that could be people, places, or things, right? Energy, let's just say energy, right? um and so what truth is being illuminated to Sagittarius um within them, that they must integrate and release in order to heal and evolve, right? What truth, right? So the universe is with you. That's the truth, that the universe is with you, right? And um the sun is shining on you, right? It's okay to go ahead and cut energies off. Once you start remembering, going through your mind, it's okay to cut energies off. Energies that you grew up with. It's okay. That's what you have in common with somebody. It's like it's okay to cut people off that you grew up. You're in the same household with. It's okay to cut people off, right? It's not your job to save people, especially if they're making your kids cry. Listen, it's okay to cut them off. They say they got you. You've had their back, and they haven't had yours. They're making your kids cry. No, mm-mm. You don't have to go back. Especially if they think you're on some kind of a high horse. There it is. You don't need to go back. They're making you or your kids cry. No. It's okay to whip out the sword and just go ahead and cut them off. If something is coming back to your memory, that's the Ace of Swords. Something is coming back to your memory. It's like if it has something to do with, hurting you or your kids, that's justification right there to just go ahead and whip out the sword and cut them off. Cut them off with the quickness. Ain't no asking no questions, no need to nothing. If you've been lamenting, mm-mm. That's how you're gonna save yourself future lamenting. People think it's well within their right to cause your kids to cry, mm-mm. Make them sad. Mm-mm. Your kids looking for to go to be saved or go around family and all this other stuff, and family the one that's making them cry, hurting their feelings and all of this stuff. There's no reason to go back. None. Cut them off like they don't exist no more. So here we go. So like I said, I'm kind and generous with everyone. So we find certain people unkind and not generous with loved ones, no reason. Yeah, no justification. This might think somebody on some high horse or somebody think they better than to mistreat somebody's kids. So that's what I'm seeing here. That's a form of dark spell work. So yeah, so scales from somebody's eyes have been removed. So here we have how is this truth connected to Sagittarius's healing and their transformation in this moon in Ophiuchus. Something is you've been made fully aware of something, Sagittarius, as far as loved ones. As far as loved ones are concerned, whether they're your loved ones or somebody else's loved ones, something has been made fully aware to you of how people treat people's kids. If they feel like they've taken something out on somebody else's kids. In hindsight, somebody wouldn't have walked away from something. That's what it is. Two people would not have walked away from something had they known something in hindsight. They would not have walked away from something. Somebody walked away, two people walked away from something. In hindsight, somebody said they wouldn't have walked away from something and told somebody something. They were inspired to tell somebody something. Left two people behind and went and talked about something. To a dark high priestess. So So, what must Sagittarius release to fully embody this wisdom source? What must Sagittarius release to fully embody this wisdom? What must Sagittarius release to fully embody this wisdom? If somebody really does not look like, two energies don't look like what they've already been through. Yeah, somebody has to really, and this is genderless, by the way, whether you're a man or woman, it doesn't really matter. Skin color doesn't really matter. Okay, just in tarot, done genderless. Um, but to embody this, somebody needs to really, pour into themselves more, just like really pour into themselves, like make sure your cup is overflowing, meaning that you are getting your proper rest, not all over the place. And snake energy is out. So think of whatever type of snake, like just always moving around, just always just busy, 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 busy. I saw something, this, this Caribbean deck here, like, so it's not by coincidence. Somebody could have that kind of a background. I have a lot of different decks over here. But this young lady, she was talking about on what was it? It was either TikTok or Instagram, and she was just talking about how like something was kind of a trauma response for like the women in her family, like always having to be busy. They always up just doing. They couldn't even sit down and rest to have dinner. They always up fixing somebody's plate, washing the dishes, always just doing something like as a trauma response, almost like if they sat down for 5 minutes to even enjoy a meal, like they would just remember all the trauma that they've been through. Just like they would just crash and burn. They always had to be up doing something. And that's kind of sort of what this speaks to. Like somebody just could not, their cup couldn't be filled with just sitting down, just quietly, just to even for a minute, almost like it would be seen as lazy if they would just relax and live a softer life. And so whether you're a man or a woman, somebody may be around just up doing something so fast, so much that when people come to somebody lamenting and need some help, where they just almost feel trapped. Somebody could be just so busy just doing stuff, now somebody may not have a choice but to kind of sort of sit down and remember some things. Somebody may be, dang, in hindsight, I wish I had just paid attention and just listened. I wish I had just listened. Now somebody can be feeling blindsided by something, because now somebody's remembering, oh yeah, I remember, we do have this in common, divorce and surgeries and heartbreak and all this stuff in common that a lot of people have. But somebody could have just been dealing with a master manipulator, a master manipulator. But anyway, so behind someone's back as they were trying to move on with their lives. And so somebody was basically telling somebody not to talk to anybody anymore while they were trying to transition and move on and trying to just get situated and settled. So that's what you have in common with somebody. Is like when you're trying to get situated and settled, people are telling people not to talk to you, like basically cut you off. Two people were telling somebody to cut you off, like remove you from their lives. So let's say, for instance, if you're a man or woman, that would be like maybe your ex and their new person saying, cut Sagittarius out of their life. You know, if that was a situation, take only what resonates with you. Cut Sagittarius out of their life. We your new family now. You know, that kind of thing. You know, and telling everybody else you moved on and you never coming back. Everybody just bewildered and everybody moving around so fast. Nobody even have a chance to even settle down, even figure out what's the truth? Nobody's asking questions. So until somebody's lamenting over something. So looking at the cards here, yeah, here we have the Dame of Pentacles here. I feel like somebody is something as far as music is concerned, some kind of a music box. Maybe somebody is a dancer. Maybe somebody is a dancer, or I'm saying some kind of a music box, or I don't know what red has to do. Sometimes red is like kind of the root. Maybe somebody trying to get to the root of something, you know. But there's so much significance in the reading. But like Ophiuchus deals with, like I said, serpent energy, like you know, like the scales from everybody's eyes are being removed about something, you know. But somebody is no longer talking to, you know, somebody's no longer talking about nightmares anymore. Somebody's just awakened from some nightmares and just kind of just that's what a lot of people have in common, right? And just doors are shut. Some people just don't even want to talk about things. People are just moving on. Yeah, people are moving on. So that is what I have. This reading is over. I think everybody's full moon prediction video is up over on the Patreon side. And yeah, I believe if it's not up, yours may be the video that's not up yet. And if it's not, it will be going up. And then we did have, right now we're in Gemini season, because I think it's Gemini's birthday, even though these readings are timeless. But my personal readings would be on pause for a while. And it's for good reason, good news. It's nothing negative. So I got to say that because people will automatically send me text messages. Was everything okay? Yes. Yes. But anyway, so yeah. So continue being generous and kind with everyone that you meet. But some energies, like I said, there's a lot of pouring out. Looks like here in the cards, a lot of pouring out. Looks like in the cards here. So here we have pursue happiness. Never apologize for what brings you joy. Only you understand where you truly belong and where you can find your safe space. Follow your bliss. Follow your bliss. What do you want? If you react negatively to the success and joy of others, it's a sign that you want more for yourself. Don't hold yourself back. Expand your comfort zone. Let go. Let go of negative people and toxic beliefs. Your time on earth is precious. Invest it wisely and be mindful of who you spend time with. You decide. So when you give of yourself freely, you expand your energy. If you only give to get, it will feel like a burden or drain. Be genuine. Give from your heart. Remember who you are. You carry stardust in your bones, your ancestors' wisdom in your blood, and the whole universe in your soul. So know yourself and nothing will bring you down. Make room, create space to welcome positive change into your life. Let go of everything that doesn't align with the future you are creating. I think this is it. Yeah. And let me see what else we got going on here. Let's see. Let's see. So movement. So yeah. So somebody is going to kind of, you know, find some other kind of way of movement, like doing some kind of auric layer cleanse. Some kind of auric layer cleanse. I think that's it. Yeah, anything else? Yeah, but two people were talking about somebody was disrupting their peace. Yeah. So acceptance, radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. All right, that's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. All right, bye.